remember in 1995 when we were in Jordan, Allah made it such, there were two doctors from Syria. Both were specialists. They were studying in America. Because of halat in Syria, they, during the holiday, they first flew to Jordan, spent some time, and then went to Syria, because they're not allowed to do the work in Syria. So their tashkil, both these doctors were put with our Jamaat, the South African Jamaat. And they were acting as translators also. Ittifaqan, Allah made it such 3 weeks ago, when we were in Baitul Nur in Transvaal, one of these doctors was there. He's now in Qatar. So I mentioned something he said in his bayan the other day. So there were two doctors. The other doctor, his name was Ubada Zuhaili. So I remember we went for Gush to the Islamic University in Jordan, in Amman. Islamic University, every student that we met was dressed with jeans and t-shirts. Every student. Some had Bukhari in the hand, some had Muslim Sharif, some had Tirmizi Sharif in the hand. When we meet the student, talking to him, someone will tell you, I want to get my degree, I'm going to go to further my studies. Someone said, I want to go to America. Someone said, I want to do this. Someone said, I want to do that. But in the hands were books of hadith, books of tafasir. When we went to meet the rector, the head of the university, dressed in suit and tie, a portrait of whoever the ruler of Jordan is behind his chair. So we sat down and he asked us to introduce ourselves. I said who I am, from South Africa. This brother said, I'm Ubada Zuhaili from Syria. So this rector heard the name, straight away he got a shock. So he said, who's Wahab Zuhaili? So this brother said, that's my father. You could see a visible shock come on the day, almost as if he fell down from his chair. He says, you are Wahab Zuhaili's son? He said, yes. Now who was Wahab Zuhaili? Wahab Zuhaili is the author of a kitab called Al-Fiqh ala Madahib al-Arba, which is taught in every Arab university. In the whole Arab world, this kitab is taught in all the universities, all the Islamic universities. And Wahab Zuhaili is regarded as a very respected scholar in the Arab world. So when this rector heard that this is the son of this person is here, he was shocked. And his whole demeanor and manner towards us changed. So after we finished his mulaqat, we were going back to the masjid, I asked his brother, I said, why didn't you tell me your father is such a famous alim? So he said an ajib thing. He said, Mawli Sahib, I want to tell you, my house in Syria, half the house is kitabs and the other half we live in. He says, I helped my father myself. I typed on computer 250 kitabs. 250 kitabs, 250 volumes. I typed onto computer for my father myself. But until I was 25 years of age, I did my initial medical course in Syria. Then for specialization, I went to America at the age of 25. The Jamaat caught hold of me. They took me for 3 days. He said that was the first time in my life that I started reading Salah regularly. Person who himself had typed 250 kitabs, cover to cover. He says, only when I went for 3 days in the path of Allah, I started reading Salah regularly.